Dear students, today we are going to study elimination method to solve a system of pair of linear equation in two variables. What is elimination method? It is that method when we add or subtract the two equations in order to eliminate or to remove a common variable. That variable can be x also and it can be y also. It is called the elimination method. So how it is helpful? Because if one variable is eliminated or removed, then we are left with only one variable and it becomes very easy to solve like linear equation in one variable. So let us take the first case. We have these two equations and we will use addition. That means we are going to add the equation to eliminate a variable. So equations are x minus y equals to minus 6 and x plus y equals to 8. So when we add these two equations, we have 1x plus 1x, it gives us 2x, and minus 1y plus 1y gives us 0. 8 minus 6 gives us plus 2. So now you can see that the variable y is eliminated and we are left with only variable x. So 2x equals to 2, and then solving we have x equals to 2 divided by 2, that is x equals to 1. Now we can use this value of x in second equation, x plus y equals to 8, and we substitute it. In place of x we write 1. So 1 plus y equals to 8, that means y equals to 7. So solution is x equals to 1 and y equals to 7. Now moving on, we have the second case where we are going to use subtraction to eliminate a variable. Like you can see in these two equations, the first equation is 2x plus y equals to 12 and minus 3x plus y equals to plus 2. So you see, if we add these two equations, then no variable is going to be eliminated or removed. Why? Because plus y and plus y, it is going to give us 2y. So it is not going to be eliminated. Then what is the method? Here we can subtract the second equation from the first equation, and then the variable y with the same coefficient, it will be eliminated. So in subtraction, as you know, the signs are changed. So minus 3x becomes plus 3x, plus y becomes minus y, and plus 2 becomes minus 2. Now equating with the new signs, we have plus 3 and plus 2 gives us 5x. Here plus y and minus y gives us 0, and plus 12 and minus 2 gives us 10. You can show the working like the here also, and it becomes clear and the mistakes made are very less then. Plus 12 and minus 2 gives us 10. So 5x equals to 10, then x equals to 10 divided by 5, that is equal to 2. We can use this in first equation, that is 2x plus y equals to 12. In place of x we are going to write 2. So 2 into 2 plus y equals to 12. So 4 plus y equals to 12, or y equals to 8. So x equals to 2, y equals to 8 is our solution. Now moving on, now let us see these two equations. We have 3x plus 4y equals to 52 and 5x plus y equals to 30. As you can see, if we add these equations, then we are not going to remove any of the variable. If we subtract also these equations, we cannot remove any of the variable, neither x nor y. So what is the third technique? That is, we can equate the coefficient first. So we have to multiply these equation or one of the equation by a number so that the coefficient of any one of the variable becomes same. So here we can see that in first equation we have 4y and in the second equation we have 1y. So 1 can be made 4 by multiplying with 4. So we have to multiply the second equation. We can multiply second equation by 4 throughout. Throughout means left hand side also by 4 and right hand side also by 4. So 5x plus y is multiplied with 4 and 30 is also multiplied with 4. So the answer is 20x plus 4y equals to 120. So this is our change second equation, that is why second dash. So now taking first equation, 3x plus 4y equals to 52, and the second dash equation, that is 20x plus 4y equals to 120. So now the sign, the coefficients are same, plus 4y and plus 4y. Now we adding will not eliminate any variable, so subtracting second equation from the first and changing the sign, we can eliminate the variable y. So subtracting, we have plus 20 becomes minus 20x, plus 4y becomes minus 4y, and plus 120 becomes minus 20. We have minus 17x plus 0 equals to minus 68, and then x equals to 68 divided by 17, that is equals to 4. So now using this value of x equals to 4 in equation, first we have 3x plus 4y equals to 52, and then we put this value of x to get y as 10 by simplifying. So x equals to 4 and y equals to 10 is our solution. Now the another method of solving the system of linear equation in two variables, we have cross multiplication method. What is cross multiplication method? Cross multiplication method is basically based on the coefficients of the x and y and the constant term. So if we are given a pair of linear equation in two variables, a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0, we can see that here there are three terms. So we denote it by first term of the first and second equation, then this is second term, and this is the third term. So the rule is 2 3 1 2. 2 3 1 2 means, you can remember this, you were using 2 3 1 2, that 2 and 3 have 1 among their two factors. We know that number 2 and 3 they are prime, and as prime numbers have exactly two factors, number 1 is among them and the number itself. So we can remember this, that 2 and 3 have 1 among their two factors. So 2 3 1 2. So what is the role of this 2 3 1 2? We will write x first, then y, then 1, then 2 3 1 2. 2 3 1 2 means the coefficient of, here the coefficient of the second term. Coefficient of the second term, as you can see from the diagram, it is b1 and b2. So below x you are going to write the coefficient of the second term, that is b1 and b2. Then 3 means the constant term c1 and c2. Then 1 means coefficient of x, that is a1 and a2. And again we have 2, so coefficient of y, that is b1 and b2. Now we have made arrows here in this direction. This is downward arrow, this is upward arrow, downward arrow, upward arrow, downward arrow and upward arrow. So we can separate them also, like in place of for x we have written coefficient of y and constant term b1 b2 c1 c2. For y we have written constant term and coefficient of x c1 c2 a1 a2, and for 1 we have written coefficient of x and coefficient of y a1 a2 and b1 b2. So now this arrow is downward, this is upward, downward, upward, downward and upward. So moving on, we have, what is the rule? We have to multiply the coefficient according to the arrowheads and subtract the upward product from the downward product. So we have to subtract the upward product from the downward products. That means this is our downward product b1 c2, and b2 c1 is our upward product. So b1 c2 minus b2 c1, c1 a2 minus c2 a1, a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So here you can see, then you have to place the three differences under x, y and 1 respectively, forming the three fractions, and then you have to connect them by two signs of equality. So x upon b1 c2 minus b2 c1, this is one fraction, is equal to y upon c1 a2 minus c2 a1, second fraction, is equal to 1 upon b2 a1 minus b1 a2, third fraction. So how you can equate x now? By cross multiplying. X can be, the value of x can be, we can obtain the value of x directly by using the coefficients, that is x equals to b1 c2 minus b2 c1 upon b2 a1 minus b1 a2. Similarly, y equals to c1 a2, when you cross multiply it, y equals to c1 a2 minus c2 a1 upon b2 a1 minus b1 a2. As you can see, the denominator same and it should not be equal to 0. Now we take one example of this. We have an equation 3x minus 4y equals to 2 and y minus 2x equals to 7. So y minus 2x equals to 7, you can write it as minus 2x plus y equals to 7. Now compare the coefficients here. a1, that is the coefficient of x in the first equation, a1 is 3, then coefficient of y is b1 is minus 4, then constant term c1 equals to minus 2. Here you can see that it has to be compared to the standard form. So when it goes to the left hand side, plus 2 becomes minus 2. So c1 equals to minus 2. Similarly, a2 equals to minus 2, b2 equals to 1 and c1 equals to minus 7. Now using our formula x, writing first x, y and 1, then 2 3 3 1 1 2, 2 3 1 2 or 2 3 3 1 1 2. We write the coefficients like this, then downward and the upward product, and upward product is to be subtracted from the downward product. So we have minus 4 into minus 7, we have 28, and then minus sign, and then minus 2 and 1 gives us minus 2. Similarly, y, we have 4 minus and then minus 21 and 1 equals to 3 minus 8. Now solving, we have x upon 30 equals to y upon 25 equals to minus 1 upon 5, and by cross multiplying we get x equals to -6 and y equals to -5. So these are the methods of solving the system of linear equations